Hi, colors class. So today's topic is how color affects taste and smell. So when you see pink, when you see the color pink, do you get a taste of sweetness in your mouth? Well, that's what we're talking about. How color affects your taste and smell. Not necessarily if you're hungry or your appetite, as we saw with red increasing perhaps your appetite, and orange increasing your appetite, and blue maybe being a deterrent to appetite. We're looking at how our senses are connected. The sense of seeing color and how it affects your taste and your smell. There's a term for this, and it's called synesthesia, right? And the term is used to describe the condition of how our senses work together. For example, with respect to sight, taste, and smell, seeing the color may evoke another sensation. So when it works together. So for example, when you see the color green, does it evoke the smell of maybe grass? Or lemon yellow, if you see that color, some people actually, it evokes a sour taste. So the senses work together of seeing and smelling or tasting. So what's happening with this synesthesia? Why is that happening? So Rockstar, you want to answer the question? No? Okay, well, it's all about sensory input. And it's understood by the fact that each sense has a pathway to your brain. Each sense has a certain pathway that it adheres to in the brain. And these paths are parallel to each other. They follow one another. They're parallel, unlike being perpendicular, right? So sometimes what happens in these parallel lines is there's a crossover between the sensory pathways, right? So basically, one pathway is crossing over to another pathway. It's getting in their lane, right? So as I said, pink, that lane of seeing it, comes over to the other lane and it evokes a taste. Instead of just staying in its lane, sweetness comes into the picture. Seeing the color gray can evoke a smell, an olfactory, a sense of smell, sensations of maybe smokiness. This happens to people. It evokes a sense of smell because of the crossover from the brains, right? So this is synesthesia, and it's pretty interesting. We all have it. We all have it in some degree. It just differs into the degree of intensity. And I put up a video that you can read and hear more about it. But a person with a strong sense of synesthesia senses stimuli different than a normal person. So we certainly want to bring it to the table as we're discussing color. Now, we're going to move into next week, vision, how we process color with regards to vision, and setting the stage to how animals use color as camouflage and for attraction as we move towards the last few weeks of the course. Thanks and have a great day.